Overnight, a victory for former President Trump. In the closely watched Senate race in Ohio, Mr. Trump's preferred candidate winning Tuesday's primary.
And I want to thank President Trump for all he did for me.
After the former president traveled to the swing state, which is central to the GOP goal of flipping the Senate this year. And yesterday, Trump himself cast his primary ballot in Florida with his wife Melania. And lashing out at the New York judge and attorney general over that $464 million civil fraud judgment now threatening his real estate empire.
We have a great company, but they want to take it away.
Mr. Trump has just 5 days to come up with the cash to post bond or risk having his assets seized by the state. His lawyers said Monday he was unable to secure a bond after approaching some 30 lenders. Mr. Trump on social media warning he, quote, would be forced to mortgage or sell great assets, perhaps at fire sale prices. That could include iconic properties like Trump Tower and 40 Wall Street, golf courses and resorts around the world, even his private plane. Meanwhile, the former president is facing a swift backlash for his comments about Jewish people who vote for Democrats, now digging in his heels.
The Democrats have been very, very opposed to Jewish people. That's true.
The firestorm began Monday when Mr. Trump was asked about Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer's rebuke of Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, who Schumer said should be replaced in new elections. Mr. Trump saying Democrats are being swayed by protests over President Biden's policy on Gaza, adding,
any Jewish person that votes for Democrats hates their religion, they hate everything about Israel, and they should be ashamed of themselves because Israel will be destroyed.
Schumer firing back Tuesday.
The former president's comments were utterly disgusting and a textbook example of the kind of anti-Semitism facing Jews.
Meantime, the former president's legal team just filed his Supreme Court brief in his federal election interference case, arguing that he should be granted absolute immunity for any official acts he undertook as president. His legal team adding, quote, the president cannot function if faced with prosecution after holding office, and that without it, every future president would be incapacitated. Oral arguments in that case are scheduled for April 25th. Laura, I'll see you there.
All right, Garrett, thanks so much.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.